Capturing, storing, and analyzing vast amount of data is key to adopting cloud technology. But handling this volume and diversity of data comes with its own ethical considerations and requires alternative ways of thinking about security. Google believes that capturing and managing data demands responsibility and accountability. Not all information that can be captured should be captured. In other words, businesses are accountable for making responsible decisions about which data they collect, store, and analyze. This also extends to data that businesses already own. In this case, it's essential to examine who has access to the data and how they'll be using it. First, consider the source of the data, how it's being collected, and where it's stored. If it's personal or sensitive data about a customer or an employee, it needs to be securely collected, encrypted when stored in the cloud, and protected from external threats. Additionally, only a subset of users should be granted permission to view or access the private data. Data security and privacy becomes more complex in a global economy. Regional or industry-specific regulations often guide data policies. Google Cloud offers a range of solutions and best practice resources that companies can leverage. Another consideration is whether all the data is relevant and appropriate. Let me explain where this can be particularly important. Suppose, for instance, you want to use thousands of lung X-ray images to train an ML model to automatically identify tumor markings in new patient X-rays. What you need are the X-ray images. This is the relevant data. What's not relevant is patients' personal data. You need to ensure that any source data about individuals, such as names or addresses, is omitted or redacted. There's also some information that is not personally identifiable and should still not be included in the modeling for ethical reasons. A good example of this is whether or not individuals have health insurance. This is not relevant for educating the model to identify tumors. And if the data is included, the solution could be discriminatory. These ethical and privacy considerations are particularly complex when you're working with unstructured data. For example, a customer support team that resolves hundreds of customers' issues a day via email might want to use an automated tool to find patterns in the email passages and develop targeted solutions. It's true that emails contain valuable data that can be mined to solve this challenge, but it's essential to be conscious of protecting customer privacy at the same time. Ethical and fair considerations are particularly important and applicable when you work with artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning. We'll cover ML and important factors to consider in a later module. For now, I want you to remember that human bias can influence the way datasets are collected, combined, and used. Because of this, it's always important to include strategies to remove unconscious biases as you start to leverage data to build new business value. In this module, you learned the importance of data and digital transformation. Unlocking the value of data enables a business to both rethink how they serve their customers and reimagine how they operate. Ultimately, using data effectively enables any business, large or small, to better achieve its mission. Move on to the next module to learn about data consolidation and analytics. How you store and manage your data affects what you can do with it. So in the next module, we'll examine the challenges, solutions, and use cases for different data consolidation and storage systems on premises or in the cloud.